And let's bring our mind to our body. Right where we're sitting. Forget about the day. This is our time. Find a comfortable seat. Feet are flat on the floor or half lotus, lotus, whatever you can do. Just the fact that we showed up today or tonight is incredible. We're here, just exactly the way we need to be. Allowing our mind to clear and just let those stories that we're constantly telling ourselves, just let them float away. We don't need them right now. They're not important. There is no negativity that cannot be purified. The purification process is basically a psychological one, as Lama Yeshe says. We create negativity with our mind so we can change it by creating positivity with our mind. And we purify by applying the four opponent powers. Wow. Sincerely regret from the depths of your heart anything you have done to harm any living being on this day, in this life, and in all past lives, and think of specific actions of your body, speech, and mind, and then in general regret all. The reason to regret is based on the logic of karma. We experience everything due to our past karma, our past thinking, our past actions. So having harmed others, we ourselves will necessarily experience suffering in the future. And thus we cannot bear the thought of suffering that we ourselves will experience. We know from the present suffering that we do not want it. So the logic is, therefore, to remove the karmic seeds before they ripen as future suffering. Also regret the anger, the attachment, and the rest that are the cause of why we harm others, and then think again, I'm sick of this suffering. And think like this, I regret from the depths of my heart having harmed others with my body and my speech, having broken my vows, because I do not want the future suffering. I am sick of suffering. And then think, what can I do about it? Whom can I turn to? Power of reliance. Refuge. We rely upon, we turn to the Buddha, the doctor who has the methods that we can use to purify It's not that we need Buddha to forgive us. We purify ourselves by relying upon his methods. We visualize Vajrasattva above the crown of our heads. He is our guru, manifesting in this aspect for our benefit. He is made of radiant, blissful white light, sitting cross-legged on a white lotus, which, although born out of mud, is untainted by mud. And just like our enlightened potential, which is born out of our delusions, but is untainted by them. His face is radiant and beautiful, and his eyes are long and peaceful and full of love and compassion for us. His mouth is red and very sweet. His hair is black and held up in a top knot, and his arms are crossed at his heart, left underneath the right. The left is holding a bell, which represents wisdom. The right is holding a vajra, which represents the indestructibility of compassion. And their being crossed represents the union of these two, which symbolizes enlightenment itself and the development of wisdom and infinite compassion. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly, I go for refuge until I'm enlightened. By this practice of meditating on Guru Vajrasattva, may I become a Buddha so as to benefit all sentient beings. Compassion. In order to develop compassion, we need to rely upon other beings, the very beings we have harmed and who have harmed us, by developing compassion for them. And think in particular of the people you have harmed recently, and then in the past, and then in general, all the beings we have ever harmed since beginningless time. And then remember those who have harmed you and have compassion for them, because they will suffer as a result of the harm they have done to you. And make the strong aspiration to do this practice of purification for the sake of all sentient beings, and pray, I must purify for their sake. And now comes the actual medicine, the doing of the actual practice of purification. There are 3 stages to the meditation, and it consists of visualization and recitation of mantra.
Elizabeth, if you can unmute.
Okay, yes, it was it said that the host had we were all muted. Okay. Purification of the body. Guru Vajrasattva very compassionately sends powerful white nectar, like coming out of a hose, very forcefully from his heart. It arcs around and enters your crown and pours into your entire body, filling you completely. It keeps coming and it forces out of your lower orifices all the harm you have ever done to any living being with your body in the form of inky liquid, which pours out of you and disappears into space, not one atom left. Feel completely purified. Om Vasasamaya Manupalaya Vasasavadina Patita Dila Mebawa Satokai Mebawa Spokai Mebawa Anarikta Mebawa Savasimi Priyata Savakama Sutame Titam Shia Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Savatata Kata Vashamamimata Vashabhava Samaya Sattva Aham Pe Om Vasasamaya Manupalaya Vasasavadina Patita Dila Mebawa Satokai Mebawa Spokai Mebawa Anorekta me bawa sava simi priyasa sava kam sutame titam shia guru hum ha 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 bhagavan sava tata kata vashamana mita vashabhava samaya sattva aham pe om vashtava samaya manupalaya vashtava dinapatita dila me bawa satokai me bawa svokai me bawa anorekta me bawa sava simi priyasa sava kam sutame Titam Shia Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Savatata Gata Vashamana Mata Vashabhava Samaya Sata Mampe Om Varsava Samaya Manupalaya Varsava Dinapatita Dila Me Bhava Sudakai Me Bhava Spokai Me Bhava Anorektame bhava savasi yata savakam sutame. Titam shankuruhum ha 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 Bhagavan. Savatata gata vajamamanta vajabhava samaya sata aham. Om Varsava Samaya Manupalaya Varsava Denupatita Dila me bawa Sutokai me bawa Spokai me bawa Anorekto me bawa Savasi me Priyasa Savakam Sutame Titum Shankuru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Savatata Gata Vajama Memuta Vajabhava Samaya Sata Hompe Om Varsava Samaya Manupalaya Varsava Denupatita Dila me bawa Sutokai me bawa Spokai me bawa Anorekto me bawa savasi priyasa savakam sutame. Titam shirankurubhum ha 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 Bhagavan. Savatata gata vajamami muta vajabhava samaya sata hompe. Om varsafa samaya manupalaya varsava dimapatita. Tila me bawa sutokai me bawa spokai me bawa. Anorekto me bawa savasi priyasa savakam sutame. Titam shirankurubhum ha 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 Bhagavan. Savatata gata vajamami muta vajabhava samaya sata ahompe.
Purification of speech. Again, Guru Vajrasattva very happily sends powerful nectar from his heart chakra. It arcs around and forcefully enters your crown, filling your entire body, this time forcing up to the top of your body all the negativity of your speech, which overflows and disappears into space. Not one atom left. Just like, as Mama Yeshi says, when you turn on the tap in the sink and fill the dirty glass, all the junk in the glass comes to the top and overflows. So imagine that all the gossip and harsh speech and useless speech and lying and talking badly about others behind their backs, all this is purified by the powerful nectar filling you as we recite the mantra. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Malapalaya Vajrasattva Dana Patita Dina Mebawa Sutukaya Mebawa Supokaya Mebawa Anurakta Mebawa Sarasiti Mepayasa Sarakama Susame Sisam Shiram Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Saratata Gata Vajramame Musa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sava Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Malapalaya Vajrasattva Dana Patita Dita Mebawa, Sutokaya Mebawa, Supokaya Mebawa, Anurakta Mebawa, Sarasiti Mepayasa Sarakama Sutame, Sisam Shiram Kuruhum, Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan, Saratata Gata Vajramame Musa Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sava Ahum Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Malapalaya Vajrasattva Dana Patita Dita Mebawa Sutokaya Mebawa Supokaya Mebawa Anurakta Mebawa Sarasiti Mepayasa Sarakama Sutame Sisam Shiram Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Saratata Gata Vajramame Muta Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sava Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Malapalaya Vajrasattva Dana Patita Dino Mebawa Sutokaya Mebawa Supokaya Mebawa Anurakta Mebawa Sarasiti Mepayasa Sarakama Sutame Sisam Shiram Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Saratata Gata Vajramame Muta Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sava Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Malapalaya Vajrasattva Dana Patita Dina Mebawa Sutokaya Mebawa Supokaya Mebawa Anurakta Mebawa Sarasiti Mepayasa Sarakama Sutame Sisam Shiram Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Saratata Gata Vajramame Muta Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sava Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Malapalaya Vajrasattva Dana Patita Dina Mebawa Sutokaya Mebawa Supokaya Mebawa Anurakta Mebawa Sarasiti Mepayasa Sarakama Sutame Sisam Shiram Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Saratata Gata Vajramame Muta Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sava Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Malapalaya Vajrasattva Dana Patita Dina Mebawa Sutokaya Mebawa Supokaya Mebawa Anurakta Mebawa Sarasiti Mepayasa Sarakama Sutame Sisam Shiram Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Saratata Gata Vajramame Muta Vajrabaha Mahasamaya Sava Ahum Pe.
Purification of the mind. Third, Guru Vajrasattva now very compassionately sends powerful beams of laser light from his heart chakra, which arcs around and enters your crown chakra and fills your entire being, just like as Lama Yeshe says, when you turn on a light in a room, the darkness is instantly dispelled. Oh, not one atom left. Sorry. So imagine that all the irrational thinking and harsh judgments, meaningless thoughts and delusions, and thinking badly about others, all this is purified by the powerful nectar filling you. Visualize this as we recite the mantra. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dido Me Bawa Sutokayo Me Bawa Supokayo Me Bawa Anarakto Me Bawa Sarasidi Me Prayatsa Sawar Kamatsutsa Me Sitam Shriyam Kurum Hum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarvatata Gata Vajamame Munsa Vajaba Mahasamaya Sava Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dido Me Bawa Sutokayo Me Bawa Supokayo Me Bawa Anurakto Me Bawa Sarasidi Me Prayatsa Sawar Kamatsutsa Me Sitam Shriyam Kurum Hum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarvatata Gata Vajamame Munsa Vajaba Mahasamaya Sava Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dido Me Bawa Sutokayo Me Bawa Supokayo Me Bawa Anurakto Me Bawa Sarasidi Me Prayatsa Sawar Kamatsutsa Me Sitam Shriyam Kurum Hum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarvatata Gata Vajamame Munsa Vajaba Mahasamaya Sava Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dido Me Bawa Sutokayo Me Bawa Supokayo Me Bawa Anurakto Me Bawa Sarasidi Me Prayatsa Sawar Kamatsutsa Me Sitam Shriyam Kurum Hum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarvatata Gata Vajamame Munsa Vajaba Mahasamaya Sava Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dido Me Bawa Sutokayo Me Bawa Supokayo Me Bawa Anurakto Me Bawa Sarasidi Me Prayatsa Sawar Kamatsutsa Me Sitam Shriyam Kurum Hum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarvatata Gata Vajamame Munsa Vajaba Mahasamaya Sava Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dido Me Bawa Sutokayo Me Bawa Supokayo Me Bawa Anurakto Me Bawa Sarasidi Me Prayatsa Sawar Kamatsutsa Me Sitam Shriyam Kurum Hum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarvatata Gata Vajamame Munsa Vajaba Mahasamaya Sava Ahum Pe
Purification of the imprints of negativity. Again, be delighted that all our delusions, which are all the source of our own suffering and the cause for why we harm others with our body and speech, are totally purified, gone, finished. Think, there is no space in our hearts now for anything but love and kindness and forgiveness and wisdom and bliss and compassion. So we move to the purification of the imprints of negativity of the body, speech, and mind. This time, imagine that Guru Vajrasattva sends light again, and it fills you completely and eradicates even the subtlest imprints of negative energy from your mind. It's like once you remove the garlic from the jar, you still need to remove the smell. Again, as we recite the mantra. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupaya Vajrasattva Tenopatita Dido Mebawa Sitokaya Mebawa Supokaya Mebawa Anarakto Mebawa Sarva Siddhi Me Priyacha Sarva Karma Sutsa Me Siddham Shayam Kuruham Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarva Tathagata Vajrama Me Mucha Vajrabawa Mahasamaya Santo Ahung Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manlupaya Vajrasattva Tenopatita Dito Mebawa Sitokaya Mebawa Supokaya Mebawa Anurakto Mebawa Sarva Siddhi Me Priyacha Sarva Karma Sutsa Me Siddham Shayam Karuham Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarva Tathagata Vajramame Mucha Vajrabawa Maha Samaya Santo Ahong Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manlupaya Vajrasattva Tenopatita Dito me bawa, sitokaya me bawa, supokaya me bawa, anurakto me bawa, sarva siddhi me priyacha sarva karma sutta me, siddham shayam karuham, ha 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 ho, bhagawan, sarva tathagata vajramame mucha vajrabawa maha samaya santo ahung pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manlupaya Vajrasattva Tenopatita Dito me bawa, sitokaya me bawa, supokaya me bawa, anurakto me bawa, sarva siddhi me priyacha sarva karma sutta me, siddham shayam karuham, ha 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 ho, bhagawan, sarva tathagata vajramame mucha vajrabawa maha samaya santo ahung pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manlupaya Vajrasattva Tenapatita Dito me bawa, sitokaya me bawa, supokaya me bawa, anurakto me bawa, sarva siddhi me priyacha sarva karma sutta me, siddham shayam karuham, ha 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 ho, bhagawan, sarva tathagata vajramame mucha vajrabawa maha samaya santo ahung pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manlupaya Vajrasattva Tenopatita Dito me bawa, sitokaya me bawa, supokaya me bawa, anurakto me bawa, sarva siddhi me priyacha sarva karma sutta me, siddham shayam karuham, ha 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 ho, bhagawan, sarva tathagata vajramame mucha vajrabawa maha samaya santo ahung pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manlupaya Vajrasattva Tenopatita Dito me bawa, sitokaya me bawa, supokaya me bawa, anurakto me bawa, sarva siddhi me priyacha sarva karma sutta me, siddham shayam karuham, ha 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 ho, bhagawan, sarva tathagata vajramame mucha vajrabawa, maha samaya santo ahung pe.
Now for the power of resolve. The fourth step in the purification process, and such a crucial one, is the determination not to harm with our body, speech, and mind again. Without this, we keep doing the same old things. The determination, the aspiration to not harm again, is like a beacon that guides our body, speech, and mind in new directions. The power of resolve. Remember, as Lama Zopa Rinpoche says, everything exists on the tip of the wish, the aspiration. As for our other old habits, if we can't commit to never doing them again, then don't lie to ourselves, as Lama Zopa Rinpoche says. So think carefully and then decide to refrain from them for a year, a month, a day, or even a minute, whatever is realistic. Then, in general, vow to make the effort to avoid the others. This determination not to do again is what gives us the strength to change. In conclusion, Guru Vajrasattva is delighted with us. Wanting to merge with your mind, he melts into white light and absorbs into you through your crown. Think, my Guru's body, speech, and mind, Vajrasattva's body, speech, and mind, my own body, speech, and mind are the same thing. Union, oneness, as Lama Yeshe would say. Meditate on this. Next, as Lama Zopa Rinpoche recommends, meditate on the emptiness of the three circles. In emptiness, there is no I, creator of negative karma. There is no action of creating negative karma, and there is no negative karma created. Place your mind in that emptiness for a while. In this way, look at all phenomena as empty. They do not exist from their own side. And finally, dedicate all the merit, the positive energy you have created by doing this purification to all living beings, thinking, may all the virtuous karma I've created from doing this practice ripen as my enlightenment for the sake of sentient beings as quickly as possible. And as a result of the 3 times merits of myself and others, may bodhicitta, from which the happiness of all sentient beings comes, be generated in the minds of self and other sentient beings without delay, even for 1 second. And that which has been generated, may it increase. And finally, we'll say a prayer for His Holiness the Dalai Lama, the wish-granting, wish-fulfilling jewel, source of every single benefit and happiness in this world. To the incomparably kind Tenzin Gyatso, I beseech, may all your holy wishes be spontaneously fulfilled. And let's also say a quick prayer for Venerable Katie and members of our meditation group, Ree and Gary and others that are part of that trek, as well as our own teachers. Say a quick prayer for them. And lastly, let me thank Shayla, Elizabeth, Christina, Alexis, and Coral for contributing to tonight. And let's say a short prayer for the improvement of mind of all the Zoom bombers that tried to nail us tonight. But I think we successfully staved them off. So thank you all.
Bravo, Bill. Bravo. Thank you.
Thank you.